Good evening and welcome to Motivational Monday with Luann B. How are you doing this evening? Tonight I wanted to talk about the stress of the holiday season. And are people out there freaking out and all stressed out about the holiday season? So I thought it appropriate to do this call tonight in front of my Christmas tree. It looks a little grainy from this side, so we'll see how it turns out for you. But beautiful bright lights of my Christmas tree and a fire roaring behind me, and this is my bliss. This is my bliss. This is my favorite time of the year. This is my favorite room in my house, and this is my favorite season of all times. So, no stressing out about it. These rules apply the same today as they do any other day of the year, and how we need to take care of ourselves and focus on really what's most important in this time of the year and every day of the year, right? Rather than get caught up in the stress and chaos of the holiday season. You know, over Thanksgiving weekend, I was stranded in a Walmart, nonetheless, getting car repairs done, and was overwhelmed by the amount of stuff in the store for sale and the overwhelming stuff that we have in abundance in our world. And it was like this one Walmart in Ames, Iowa, tiny little town, is overwhelming with all of the things that it had in it. Just imagine multiplying that by every Walmart that exists in the country, and then extrapolate to the world and all the stores around the world. Oh my gosh, totally speaks to the infinite abundance that we have around us, that we are blessed with, that we totally take for granted most of the time. And so I have completely simplified Christmas. I know it probably doesn't look like it from what's behind me. But that is my bliss, and it gives me great joy to decorate my house. In fact, I decorate my house. I decorated my brother's room where he lives, got him a Christmas tree, and yesterday I decorated my mother's house to help her get Christmas up. But that gives me great joy, and it's service to my family and friends, and so I stay in peace with it, you know? I could have got frustrated that I spent the whole weekend decorating other people's homes and trees. But that's exactly what's important to me, is making sure everyone has the Christmas spirit. So that's been my focus. So normally my entire house has every crack and crevice filled with something Christmassy. And I totally downplayed that this year because I was just running out of time. And I went, stop worrying about it. It's taking away the joy of the season to be stressed out about it. So that's one way I have simplified this year and just taken a step back. Probably no one else will see my house this Christmas season because all the festivities will be at my mother's, because that's a safe place for her to be. And that's okay. So I'm the one enjoying my house. So there's no expectations, no demands. And even if you do have parties and people coming over, they don't know what you expect it to look like. It'll be beautiful, whatever you do. And what is the season about? It's about spending blessed time with friends and family, celebrating, right? Celebrating the blessings that we have in this world. And so let's focus on that. So my son surprised my daughter and I with a great Christmas gift on Saturday night and got us tickets to the Minnesota Vikings game for Sunday's game against the Indianapolis Colts. Now, if you watched that game, it was awful. My team lost horribly. But again, what is the message about? My son was thoughtful enough to think of us and get us to the game, get some tickets and get us to the game. The three of us plus my nephew, the four of us all got to be together for an afternoon of football in a beautiful new stadium, which also demonstrates the overabundance the infinite abundance, let's change that language, the infinite abundance we have in this world. It is gorgeous, and there was a lot of money and time put into it. And so I sat there enjoying the view, as my son said, well, at these moments of the game, at least there's the beautiful view of the city and the stadium. And I went, yes, yes, it is. And the pleasure of sitting next to my children and being able to enjoy their company. You know, if you're like me and have adult children, you get very little time with them at this stage of their independent single lives. And so I took blessing in that he thought of us, that he surprised us, that we all got to be together for that occasion. And I look forward to seeing them again on Friday night for celebrations with the family. So remember to look at the blessings and avoid getting caught in the chaos of all of the things that are going on around us. Enjoy each moment. Be in joy in each moment. And if something is stressing you out, right, use the tools of nature's guidance system. Stop, look at what you're anxious about. I'm back. I'm still recording. I don't know what happened. Anyway, okay, reminder, nature's guidance system. Stop, reframe it, and look at what's really happening. Are you really anxious about something that's important and needs to be done? Or are you getting caught up in the mayhem of the season? And slow down and take stock of the blessings that you have in your life. I know I'm going to make a commitment to that as well, right? I need those reminders as well. It's year end, and we're all reevaluating what has been accomplished in 2016 and wondering what we want to create in 2017. Maybe you already have a plan. I hope so. But at this moment, I think I'm going to take it easy for the next week and just really respect and honor the season, my family and friends, and that quality time of joyfulness, because that's the right thing to do. And then I'm going to come back around and prepare for the new year. I have some plans in place and prepared, and there's much more to be done, but all things in their perfect timing, and they will get done in God's divine timing, right? And if something happens when I'm in relaxation and pause for the holiday season, miracles can always happen, and I know they'll come along. And they're more likely, let's say that, more likely you'll recognize those miracle moments, those blessings, all that joyfulness if you are calm and relaxed. Nature's guidance system has you tune in to your body, pause, think about the feelings, reframe them, or shift out of them by using tools like meditation, qigong, breath work, all the things that we have talked about over the last year. Well, we've been together 6 months on these Motivational Mondays. I do plan to continue them in 2017. I would love your feedback on them. So if you pick this up on Facebook, or you're one of my fans that follows me regularly and gets the emails, please respond and let me know, where can I support you in 2017? What topics can I bring to our Monday sessions together? And so that you are learning along with me. Remember, they're free sessions. You can drop in anytime, and we can talk about what's most important to you. So tonight I touched on the stressfulness of the holidays and tips and tricks to really relax and enjoy that. I want to talk a little bit more about planning for 2017, and that is more than a New Year's resolution. Statistics show that by and large, people never keep their New Year's resolutions. It's a great conversation for our New Year's Eve parties and other festivities, but rarely are people keeping true to those. So, if you do make a New Year's resolution, if that's the way you want to proceed in 2017, then make it a promise to yourself. Unfortunately, most often we'll willingly give up on promises we make to ourselves. Unlike when we make a promise to someone else, we always hold true to them, by and large. So remember, you must honor your commitments to yourself and make a promise to yourself on whatever that resolution is. If you want to do more work than that, of course, that's where I come in and help. And I just had a great retreat December 9th through the 11th at the Holy Spirit Retreat Center that I'm planning to purchase in 2017. And I'm preparing, let's change the language, that I am preparing to purchase in 2017. And we took the women that participated in the weekend through a process of the Passion Test, the Passion Test for Business, to create a plan for their 2017 year. So whether they had a business or no, it might be just planning their life, but I took them through the same process, which helps you to identify your top 5 passions or business passions if you solely want to focus on your business, or both. And then we build a 10-year vision statement, which is more than a vision statement. It's a story, remember, of what will my life look like 10 years from now. If my life is ideal, when my life is ideal 10 years from now, what is the picture of it I want to create? So it's a story of what it will look like when it's ideal and all of your passions are being lived out as a 10. Then we say, if that's true 10 years from now, let's cut it in half and say what's going on 5 years from now. And it's easier to chunk it backwards and cut it in half. And then, if you can do that, take that 5-year, cut it in half again, and say, if that's true 5 years from now, what's happening 2 years from now? Pretty soon, it's easy to make a 1-year action plan of what steps do I need to take to get to that 2-year vision over the next year. Make a 2-year plan if you want. What I found is that when people do this process, they move much faster to their goals. And it's much easier because they now have a plan, a written plan of exactly what's going to happen over the next year. What they need to do with their family, what they need to do or want to do with their business, what marketing steps they want to take, what steps they want to take for a healthier body, whatever those are. Things that are written down are more likely achieved. Ooh, good reminder for myself. So I'm going to make another commitment to take myself through this process over the next week as I relax and enjoy the festivities with family. There surely will be downtime where I'll be alone and I can think thoughtfully on what it is I want for my action steps for the next year to create my 10-year vision. I think it's time for a reassessment of that. If you need a reassessment of that, you can come to me. I'd love to help you with that. I'm still taking clients towards the end of the year and still offering discounts until December 31st. For anyone who wants to step up and make that commitment by the end of the year, there'll be a significant discount off of the usual price. And so you know how to reach out to me, luann@luannb.com or luann@thepassiontest.com. Either of those will get to me, and I'd be happy to help you with that plan. Otherwise, I've just given you the structure. There it is. If you're a self-motivated person, if you can do this work on your own, spend your time on this rather than creating New Year's resolutions, and create your 10-5 2-year vision and a 1-year action plan to help you proceed through 2017. So I've given you the tools to take action and do that. But I need a coach. I know that. My coaches guide me. And so if you need a coach, please reach out. I would love to serve you yet this year or into 2017 and make 2017 our best year ever. So as you all know, I follow Feng Shui, and I have an app on my phone, the Marie Diamond app, if you need to look it up, Marie Diamond. And I would like to share with you today the message I got from Marie because it is perfect for today, as all messages are when I receive them and pay attention to them. I am the magnificence that I am. I believe in the greatness of my skills and talents. I radiate who I am, and I help others to radiate their true light. I accept that I am the magnificence of the universe of God. I release my fears and doubts about my own greatness. I allow myself to magnify my mastery in the world. I create the space around me that will express my inner magnificence. I am the magnificence that I am. And so are you. And so are you. Thank you, Marie Diamond, for that affirmation. Read that. Look up Marie Diamond app, and connect with that. It's a great tool to get affirmations every day like that to use and inspire you. Since you're only with me on Mondays. One more thing. I'm intending to have, gosh, see how I catch my language and change it all the time? When I hear that I say it wrong, your first 3 words are really important. So I am intending to host Amy Tyson, my local feng shui master, on next Monday's Motivational Monday call and talk about her Fire Summit, which is coming up in 2017. 2017, I believe, is the year of the fire. And so she's doing a Fire Summit to tell you what that means to you in your signs, in your energy space. So look forward to joining you then. In the meantime, I think I need to go put another log on the fire. It's waning down a bit. And I want you to have a very, very Merry Christmas and a blessed holiday season with all of your friends and family. And remember, I'm always here for you if you wish to reach out for support during this time or as we move into the new year of 2017. Just reach out to Luann at luannb.com. Very Merry Christmas and a blessed season to you all. Good night.